That was freaky. When are they scheduled to open? They open at 11 o'clock. Oh, the Hainan chicken place? I'm not sure. Let me just see if I can find the name of that place. It's in one of the market stalls in Singapore. And they're opening here in Hong Kong. Let me see. Hainan chicken, Singapore, Hong Kong. I just read about this the other day. Tian Tian Chicken Rice. Tian Tian. Tian Tian Chicken Rice is opening here in Hong Kong shortly in Fashion Walk. You know, it might actually be open. So down in Fashion Walk, which is in Causeway Bay, is where the new Tian Tian Hainan Chicken Rice place is opening. So if you like Singapore style, yeah, in this neighborhood it's all white guys. In this neighborhood everything's in English. We're in Paisanos on Hollywood Road. This is the former home. So Christian, yeah, actually there's a huge cathedral just up the street here, the Catholic Cathedral. This is live and direct from Hong Kong. So you're looking out on Hollywood Road, and then the cars coming in from the left are coming on Old Bailey Road, which is the old British courts. Oh, they brought it to me. Thank you. English. Well, it was an English colony for over 160 years, so English is the official language of Hong Kong, as is Chinese. Everything's in English and in Chinese. And this pizza is an American. This pizza is a New York, Brooklyn recipe. It is daytime here in Hong Kong. It's about 11:30 on a Thursday here in Hong Kong. And we're about to get our lunchtime started. Actually, people drive pretty sane here because there's so many expensive cars and the roads are so narrow. But there's only about 500,000 cars for 7.4 million people. Oh yeah. English is our official language. Like, government documents are in English. There are English TV stations and newspapers. English is the language of business, after all. Oh crap! This one's coming apart. This is my first lunch, but my folding effort is falling apart. It's too crunchy. I actually ate at a Spanish place the other day. It was really good. Hong Kong is one of the easiest places in the world to live if you're only an English speaker. I'm going to have to cut this. I know this. I'm going to have to... because it's like broken. This is really hard one-handed. Hong Kong is one of the most expensive places to live in the world. This is Hong Kong. You can look at people going by for a bit while I eat. I don't know if they do anchovies here. I pay about $14 for a gallon of milk, $8 for a gallon of gas. Conversion rate is 7.75. More expensive than New York or Tokyo. Why so expensive? There's no land. There's no real estate. There's nowhere to put anything. There's not much pizza left, dude. I'm going to show you. Yeah, more in Paris. There's not much pizza left. I'm eating it. Ooh, there's blonde girl. Oh, she's not blonde. This slice and the soda cost me about $6. Mmm. 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 Pizza's really good. This is owned by a Long Island guy who's using a Brooklyn recipe. I have no idea on drugs here. The drug culture isn't as common here as it is in the U.S. This is a 24-inch pizza, though. Yeah, it's by the slice. A whole pizza would be like $20 for like a 24-inch pizza. $4.10 a gallon. Wow. It's very hot today. It's like 92. This has a softer crust than the traditional New York cracker crust. It tastes pretty much like New York, except you can never get true New York taste because you don't have New York water. You just saw your brother. That's cool. I saw your sister last night. I figured we're going to do those jokes. We got to go down that line. It'd be really expensive. I did take the kids to the movie. This pizza is so good. No, they make rice pizza sometimes, which is kind of unique. Occasionally, sometimes you see corn on pizza, which is kind of weird. I don't know which is better. Are the people friendly? Yeah, but they're not like overtly friendly like Americans, like, hello, how are you? Honestly, they're more just like live and let live. That was a Maybach that went by. They got pineapple on a pizza. Hawaiian pizza's right over here. Oh, what should we do? Should we go look at people? I mean, this is actually a pretty good location to go people watching, because there are so many mini skirts. You know, they don't really, the school kids here don't really wear that. Someone coming to Hong Kong for the first time, you gotta have dim sum. You're getting hungry. I just finished the pizza. People here are in their own world. They're busy with their own thoughts, doing their own thing. What do I miss about New York? Not much, to be honest. But I'm from D.C. originally. I did live in New York on and off. My wife had an apartment in New York. I lived in D.C. The school kids here dress like nuns, basically. They don't have the like Japanese-style Sailor Moon outfits that you guys are all like thinking about late at night in bed when you're all by yourself and the lights are out. Instead, they have these more like traditional Southeast Asian nun outfits. So I'm sorry, that's not quite titillating enough for some of you. Bummer. Okay, I'm gonna stand up. We're gonna go for a walk. Let's go watch some people, yeah? All done. Thank you. Count the Teslas. We don't have enough fingers. Let's count the beautiful women. 1, 2. That's the thing, like, in the United States, I go around and I'm like, okay, how many beers, how many shots of... Hang on a second.